Last time, the shadow made its presence known throughout the house.
The girl and her dog started to investigate what was going on, in each their own way.
What clues have been left behind by the shadow?
And what will we find out next?
Grab your favorite snacks and join us for more spooky fun.
It's the continuation of
Ghostly.
The dog could sense his human was right behind him when he ended up in the kitchen. He had chased the shadow all the way up to the top of the boxes that held his bowls. Of course, this was not normal, so he barked as he pointed up with his nose in order to alert his human to where the shadow was. The only problem was it couldn't be seen since it had managed to hide in the dark again. One good thing was the shadow had managed to bump into something under his human's bed, and it was tracking that same mess all over the house. It was leaving tiny footprints everywhere it went, which made it easier to track. But still, it wouldn't come out of the shadows long enough for the dog to ask it a few important questions. Like, why was it here? And who was it? Anyway, the dog noticed that his human had begun to follow the tiny prints back to the bedroom. He didn't understand this at all. The shadow was in the kitchen, not in the bedroom, so why was she going back in there? She must have trusted him to keep an eye on this intruder, otherwise she wouldn't have left. So that's what he did. He continued to sniff the air and follow its strange scent across the kitchen. He could tell it was getting nervous and looking for a way down, but he was not about to let it get away again. He was going to stay right there until his human came back. Then they were going to get to the bottom of this mystery. He was about to lay down so his feet could get a rest, looking away. For just a split second, the shadow took its chance and then jumped down from the top of the bowl boxes in the kitchen and onto the countertops. From there, it jumped right onto the dog's back, causing him to yelp in fright. How dare that thing spook him like that? With a growl, the brave doggo followed the shadow right back down the hallway and into the bathroom. Before he could stop and turn around, he had bumped right into the toilet paper roll that was now on the floor. The shadow had set a sneaky trap and ran into the room with the moving picture box. He may look silly with toilet paper stuck to his paws, but he was going to find out what was going on once and for all.
Well, that was rude of that shadow to scare that poor dog like that.
Now I know it's spooky season because you just agreed with a dog.
I just know that I wouldn't want someone scaring me like that.
I'll agree with you on that one, Lucky.
Join us tomorrow for the final chapter of Ghostly when we find out what the shadow really is. Not only will you be surprised at the ending, but you'll probably also figure out the real-life inspiration for this story. Remember to bring some joy, laughs, and smiles to somebody's day. And we will see you in our next video. Later.